Alright, what's going on, guys? So what I'm doing today, well, first and foremost, Happy New Year's. So it's 2017. One of the first things I'm gonna be doing to this little girl right here is I'm gonna be wrapping her. But before that, I got a new front bumper that I got off Craigslist. I got a Nismo front bumper. Got it for a pretty damn good deal. So one of the first things I'm gonna do, since I'm wrapping it, it's already out the car, I'm gonna wrap this one first. Before I do that, I want to cover up these holes here, plug it up, make them nice and smooth. I'm gonna put a little bit of Bondo in there, should be fine. We'll have to tape it off, mask it off on certain things where I'm gonna have to put that knifeless tape to make it nice and clean right there. I'm probably gonna leave the lip the same color. I'm not gonna do the whole lip the same vinyl color. We'll just keep that gray on there. But yeah, so just sit tight and check out my progress on trying to wrap this front bumper. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so like I said, first thing we do is sand it down using 150 grit here. But you don't really need to do too much. Just gotta make it level with the rest of the bumper. Feel kind of bad doing it because the paint on this is still super clean, but I mean my car is it's not white anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Now you're just gonna want to clean the area. That way it's not, all that crap left over when you seal it up or put the Bondo on there. Alright, time to make, oops, kicking a tripod here. You're still lined up? You are. Now we're just going to mix up a little bit of this stuff. Don't need too much. Just enough to fill in those little holes. I don't even know why they use their license plate on there. Drilling a hole in your front bumper on your Nismo front for license plate. Don't they know they make brackets for that, for your tow hook, instead of messing up your front bumper? Well, the guy said he didn't really care much for the front bumper anyway, so that's probably why he didn't care messing up that front end. But, yeah. So, usually this wire here, this little chicken wire thing, these are good to use probably for bigger holes, to kind of use it as a backing, but for what we're using for, you really don't need this. I mean, just plugging it up with some Bondo should be fine. And like I said, we're not going to need that much. It's just two little holes going on there. Two little ones. Let's see. Get something here. Just going to need a little bit. And normally, you would just put some hardener in there because you want some play with the Bondo, but I mean we're not doing any body work or anything like that, so not gonna do any shaping. So we can kind of put a good amount of hardener in there, so that way it dries faster. We can just get going on sanding it down and doing what we need to do to wrap it up. Because as you can see, it took on the color of that hardener pretty quick, so this stuff's gonna dry pretty fast. So let's head on over before this thing dries. I'm gonna be just a little pissed if it dries. Well, let's see. Put that there. There we go. Alright. Here we go. This is probably literally gonna dry in like 5 minutes, if not less. Just take that in there, plug it up, smooth it out. Probably going to do one more just to make sure that it's nice and covered. Probably leave a little divot in there, so, well, not divot, but whatever. So it should be, just gonna make it kind of flush. I don't want the sand too much when it's done. I think we'll be alright. So now we'll just wait for these to dry. Sand them down. We'll remove the emblem there. So while that's drying, let's go ahead and get the heat gun so we can take that emblem off. Take the heat gun, put it on there, get that adhesive loose, and we'll pop it off. Pop it off. Alright, so without your heat gun, if you get your heat gun, you're going to need something like this to pull it off. Something like this should be good. So that came off pretty easily. Just some heat gun and a little plastic pry bar. You're good. Now we'll probably just get some goof off. I think that's what's called. Goof off? No. Goo off. Yeah, something like that. I think so. Goo be gone. Goo something. Anyways, we'll put some of that on there, get it nice and clean. Alright, now we should be good to sand down. Alright guys, so I gotta stand in front of you guys today and admit defeat. So I thought it would probably be easier to wrap the bumper while it was off the car, but turns out it's really not that easy. The bumper just kept on moving around. It's on these little chairs, and whenever I would try and put down one side, basically shifted over, it fell off, and I got a whole bunch of like little rocks in my vinyl, and that kind of pissed me off. And I try to get as much as I can off, but whenever I laid it down, you'd see all these little bumps in there from the rocks. So pretty much what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mount the bumper onto the car. At least it'll be a sturdy bumper and it won't be wobbling all over the place. So I probably should have thought about that before trying it first. So try number 1 was a fail, but just because you fail once does not mean you quit trying. So with that, I'm gonna end today's video. Peace.